If you wish to remain seated, you can remain seated. If you want to stand, go ahead and stand and make sure you're next to a chair or a counter or something that's going to give you some support and some balance. So let's go ahead and start marching it out. Make sure you're swinging those arms. Lifting those legs up. Picking your feet up off the ground and stand up nice and straight. Get that chest lifted. That helps to bring your shoulders down and keep your shoulder blades down in those pockets in the back. Good. And let's take it to some heel digs. So if you're seated, you should be able to follow along and push and pull. Push, pull. Spread your fingers, make a fist. Spread your fingers, make a fist. Now squeeze those back muscles, bringing your elbows back. And always remember, if you need to slow it down, slow it down. Do what feels right for you. And don't forget to breathe. Last one. Pull and march it out. Good. Let's step it side to side. Make sure you pick your feet up off the ground. Imagine you have to step over something. So you really have to lift both feet. You can't step with one and slide the other. You need to step over with both feet. Good. And just let your arms swing. Good job. Last one, and march it out. March it wide. And march it in. March it wide. Take those legs out. March it in. And march it wide. March it in. One more time. March it wide. March it in. All right. But now we're going to take it to singles. So it's out, out, in. Take it wide, bring it in. Both legs go out, both legs come in. Out, out, in. And last one, march it out. So we're going to take it to a little mambo step. So if you're seated, you can just do the footwork with us. We're going to march for 3, and our mambo step goes forward, backward, 1, 2, 3, and then we switch legs, okay? So march it out, stand up straight. We're going to start with that right leg. Ready? Here we go. Step forward, back, 1, 2, 3, left, forward, back, 1, 2, 3, right, forward, back, 1, 2, 3, left, forward, back, 1, 2, 3, forward, back, 1, 2, 3, left. So each time we do our 1, 2, 3, we switch feet And we're also going forward and backward, which challenges our balance. Left. Now we're going to switch it and go backwards with the right. Step back, forward, 1, 2, 3, left, back, forward, 1, 2, 3, back, forward, 1, 2, 3, back, forward, 1, 2, 3, right, back, forward, 1. You can keep your feet on the ground and just shift your weight, or you can pick your foot up a little bit. Last one, back, forward, 1, 2, 3. Woo, march it out. Deep breath in and out. All right. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Deep breath in and out. I want to do some step overs. And again, if you're seated, just focus on lifting your legs as high as you can. So starting with that left leg, if you want, get right behind your chair. You can hold on. Think about really having to step over a big dog or a log that's here. So we're going to step over, have to step over again, and then step back, lifting both legs. So imagine, again, there's something here, or you're getting into a car. I know that a lot of times you may sit down in the car and then swing your legs in, but think about trying to get up onto those, get your feet onto those floorboards. Still got to lift your feet from the ground to the floorboard. Last one. Good. Now we're going to go to the right. So step over, over, and again, and again. So remember, both legs have to lift so that you don't trip. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Good job. All right. And just kind of pat it out a little bit. Deep breath in and out. All right. So again, you can stay right behind your chair. If you're seated, you're going to focus on just coming out of the chair. We're going to do 4-4-4 squats. So that means 4 counts down and then come up. Then we go 4 counts down, 4 counts up, and then the last one is we go down and come up 4 counts. So we have to slow it down at different points, all right? So if you're going to stay seated, I want you to just focus on trying to stand up or come up out of the chair. So we're going to go down for 4 counts. Make sure your knees stay over your laces. Hips go back. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. All right? Again. 2, 2, 3, 4, up. 3, 2, 3, 4, up. 4, 2, 3, 4, up. Good. Now we're going to go down for 4 counts, up for 4 counts. We'll tell you, we're going to go down, hold for 4 counts, and come up. Ready? Just come down, hold, abs tight for 1, 2, 3, 4, and up. And again, down, 2, 3, 4, up, down, 3, 2, 3, 4, up, down, 4, 2, 3, 4, up. All right, so now we're going to come down, up for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way up. Down. 2, 2, 3, 4. Down. 3, 2, 3, 4. Squeeze those glutes. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Okay. Make sure you're breathing. So we're going to come around to the chair if you're not seated already. And we are going to sit down slowly. Slowly in the chair. We don't flop in here. All right? And we're going to use our ball. Our ball. We're going to sit on the edge of our seat. We're going to sit up nice and straight. So remember, we don't use the chair arms. We don't put our elbows on these. We leave our elbows tucked in so that we can use our core muscles to hold us up. So let's take that right leg out in front. Your toes, your foot is flexed, so your toes are pointing to the ceiling. And we're going to work on hinging at the hips, all right? So the ball is at the top of the thigh, and your hand is on the ball. And keeping upright, we're going to hinge at the hips and just let your arm go over the ball, and you're coming and you're reaching for your foot, and then you're going to pull yourself up from your belly. So I want those toes pulling towards you, toes to your nose, and we're going to come forward. Now, everybody's different. You may not be able to come as far forward as me, and that is okay. You want to go where you can go. Everybody's flexibility is different. As you come forward, pull your belly button in, make it nice and tight, and then keep it in and pull up from your belly. We don't want to pull from our back. And breathe. 2 more. 1. So as you do these, you should feel getting it. Maybe you'll be able to go just a little bit further. Good. Switch legs. So ball at the top of your leg. Now remember, keep pulling your toes to your nose so that you're getting a nice stretch up the back of the leg. So, hand on the ball. As you come down, your arm is just going to go over the ball. Good. And pull up from your belly. So make sure to pull your belly button in. And come up. Forward. And come forward. And 4 more. We're going to do 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good job. All right, shake it out. All right. Next one. Put the ball down. You're going to get your hand. So we're going to move our arms and our legs together on this one. There we go. So this is what we're going to do with this wire. Arm is going to be up. And we're going to alternate bringing one arm down. Notice that I'm bending my elbow, and I'm bringing my elbow a little behind me so that I can squeeze those back muscles. So we really want to squeeze our back muscles. But we're going to add a leg lift. Now, if that's too hard, just focus on the arms. So your arms are up. Let's start with our left arm, and we're going to lift that right leg. Good. Now the whole idea, and switch, is that you want to stay upright. You have to get your core, your midsection, your tummy, whatever, nice and tight to support you. Otherwise, what's going to happen is you're going to fall all the way back in the chair. So we're using our core muscles to keep us upright when we lift our leg. And we pull down at the same time. So you got a lot of stuff going on you got to think about. You got to squeeze those back muscles, lift that leg, make sure your tummy is nice and tight. Good. And breathe. Make sure the shoulders stay down. And we're doing 6 more on each side. And pull. That's 1. Good. Pull. Lift that knee. Abs are tight. 2. Lift and pull. 3. Come on, we're almost there. We're halfway to the rest of these. 4. Good. Pull. Squeeze those back muscles. Squeeze your tummy. 1 more on each. I know these are hard, huh? Good job. All right, put that down. Give yourselves a big hug and stretch it out. Good. All right. So let's take our band. You still should be seated on the edge of your seat. And let's put that band underneath our left foot. Grab your band. Lift your leg. And I want you to grab your band. And I want you to hold your hands to your chest. What this is going to do is it is going to keep the resistance consistent. And we're going to press out. Good. Press out. Press out. Press out. Press out. Press. Press. So you should feel some resistance. If you don't, tighten up your band. Three more. Sit up straight. 3. You got to use your abdominal muscles. So pull, use those muscles to help keep you up. And last one. Good. All right. And switch. And let's do the same thing. So lift that knee, grab your band, pull it tight, hold your hands at your chest, and push it out. Now, if you feel like you could make it a little tighter, go ahead and grab more band. And push. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. 1 more, and then we're going to stand and do a few things standing, and then we sit back down again and stretch. It's always good to do some standing so that we can help strengthen our legs and work our endurance. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this band down, and this is going to work our core. We're going to sit up straight. We're going to lean back. So when you hinge back, you're going to hinge back at the hips. You got to pull your belly button in really tight, no arching your back, and we're not using the back of the chair for support. But you're going to straighten your leg. So while you're here, knee up, knee down, and come up. All right? So let's do it again. We're going to lean back, bring that knee. Let's bring the knee up, straighten, knee up, and down. So hinge back, lift the knee, straighten, knee up, and down. Good. Come back, lift the knee, straighten your leg. Oh, it's hard. Bring that knee up and down. Good. Go back, abs are tight, lift the knee, straighten the leg, lift, down, come up. Go back, lift, straighten, lift, down and up. Go back, lift, straighten, lift, come up. Here we go. Back, knee up, out, in. Let's do one more on each side. And come back, knee up, out, knee in, and up. And here we go. Last one. Go back, knee up, out, up, and straighten. Woo! Let's take a deep breath in. Take your arms up. And exhale, come down over your legs. If you need to, you can put your hands on your legs for support and just stretch out that back. Good. Now push yourself up slowly. All right. So we're going to stand. We're going to do our 10 stand-in sits. And then stay up, and we have 4 exercises to get to standing, okay? So let's go ahead. If you want, you can put the ball between your knees. If it's hard for you to get up out of the chair, try to do a few, but you can use the chair arms to get you up and out of the chair as well. Ready? Let's come on up. The ball keeps your knees forward and over your laces. And up. Now go at your pace. You know, if you need to take it a little slower, that's okay. Three more. And 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Okay. You put that ball down. We're actually finished with it, so you can put it away if you want. And we're going to get our band. All right. So let's get our band. And if you need to hold on to the chair, we're only going to use one arm at a time. Okay. So you can step on the band with your left foot. Now if you're seated, you can put the band under both feet if you want, or under just one leg. And if you're seated, please remain on the edge of your seat. Do not sit all the way back if you can. Do not sit back against the chair. Okay? So you can also have your legs split or have them side by side. We're going to take the band in our left hand, keep our elbow by our side, and walk our hand down that band so that it's got a little bit of tension in it. We're going to work those biceps. Ready? Keep your arm by your side and curl. Good. So notice my upper arm stays next to my body. And stay upright and breathe. Good. Take it up and down with control. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Let's switch. So switch sides. Take your right foot out. Put your right foot on the band. You can stand in this split stance, or you can have your feet side by side. And grab the band. Walk your hands down or pull that band up a little bit more. Elbow at your side, keep it there, and bring that hand up to the shoulder. And 4 more. 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. All right. So put the band away for now. I think actually, oh no, we are still using, we have a ball. One more with the ball. Okay. So we're going to do some leg squares. So you may need to come out to the side of the chair. We're going to take our leg out to the side, take it back, squeeze your glute, take it behind you a little bit, and then forward. And out to the side, take it back, squeeze, back, and forward. Good. Out, back, side, forward, 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 one more, out, back, side, forward. Now, staying with this leg, we're going to do some straight leg raises. So take your leg, make sure this leg, your right leg, has a little bend in the knee, a little flex. And we're going to take our leg, it's straight, it's right back behind us, and point your toes. You're going to use your glutes, lift the leg up, right? See, it's a very small movement, no bending at the knee. Lift, 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 lift. 3, 2, 1. Woo-wee, should be feeling that. So we got to switch sides. We got to do the other leg. We got to do our leg squares. Same thing. So stand up straight, take your leg out to the side, take it back. You got to squeeze that glutes. We got lots of glutes today. And forward. Take it out, back, side, forward, out, back, side, forward, out, back, side, forward, out, back, side, forward, out, back, side, forward. 3 more, back, side, forward. 2 more, out, back, side, forward, out, back, side, forward. Yay! All right, shake it out. And now we're going to do our leg raises. So point your toes, stand up straight, little bend in that left knee, make it soft, squeezing the glute. So squeeze. It's the squeeze in your glute that's lifting the leg. So again, this is not a big movement. Lift it down and up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, I am feeling those. Let's get your ball. If you're seated, this is very easy to do as well. And I would suggest if you're standing that you may want to just get right behind your chair for balance, because we're going to alternate arms. We're going to take the ball out in front, take it in your right hand, arms are stretched out, standing straight, and we're going to take the ball out to the right, and I want you to follow the ball with your head, your eyes. Take the ball back, take it with your left hand, and take it out. So we're switching, we're opening up the chest, and we're also challenging our balance because we're changing our line of sight. So when our head is turning, when we turn side to side, you know that you can just get you a little dizzy. So this is good to practice the balance. That's why I want you behind the chair or seated. And out. So try to really bring that arm behind you So you're opening that arm as far as you can. Everybody's different, so that you're also getting a nice stretch in the chest and in the front of the shoulder. And let's do one more on each side, and then we're going to do a couple little stretches while we're standing. Nice. All right, you can put that ball down. Okay. If you're in the chair, you can just turn sideways and drop your back leg, and you're going to sit up nice and straight for me, okay? If you're standing, we're going to take a big step back with our left leg. So if you're seated in the chair, turn to the right and drop your left leg, and we're going to push that hip forward. So it's really important that you get a bend, that you have a bend in this forward knee. Your body is up nice and straight. So try not to stay, you don't want to be hunched over. You want to be up nice and straight. In fact, you can even hinge slightly back just a little bit and push that hip forward. So you should feel a nice little stretch in the front, in the front of the hip, maybe down into the top of your thigh. Good. And we're going to switch sides. So if you're seated, just turn to the left, drop your right foot back. So let's take that leg behind us, push forward. Again, pull your body up. Make sure you're upright, and you can even hinge back ever so slightly and push forward through that back hip, through that right hip. Feel that. I can feel this stretch right here. And breathe. Good job. All right, let's come around to the front of the chair. And we're going to sit down very slowly. And we're going to sit on the edge of the seat and get our strap. Let's put the strap underneath the ball of that left foot and extend the leg. Remember, sitting on the edge of the seat, we're not using the chair arms. Keep your arms tucked in and pull your toes towards you. Sit up nice and straight. So you should be feeling a nice stretch in the calf muscle. And breathe. And let's take a deep breath in. And exhale and reach. Come forward, reaching with your left hand. Keep pulling your toes towards you and reach with your left hand. And everybody's going to be different. I'm not expecting you to touch your toes, but reaching and coming forward a little bit is going to get you that stretch all the way up the back of the leg and the hamstring. And it's going to make that stretch just a little deeper when you reach. And come on up and just release that tension. Just kind of shake it out a little bit. Take that leg back out. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath in. And exhale and come forward, reaching with your right hand. So reach wherever you can. If you can only reach to the side of your leg, by your shin or down, wherever you can reach. Yeah, that's where I want you reaching. You may feel that stretch shift just a little bit. Good, and come on up, and let's switch. Switch feet. And pull those toes towards you, and sit up straight. Pulling those toes, using your strap. So this is giving you a nice stretch in the calf muscle here, right in the back of the leg. breathe. And let's take a deep breath in and exhale. And let's reach with that right hand. So we're reaching for the toes, still pulling your toes towards you. And relax. Shake it out a little bit. And take it back out. Pull your toes. You can take the strap in your right hand if you want, because we're going to reach with our left. Deep breath in and exhale and reach with the left. Again, anywhere that you can on the side of the leg, reach. So it's also giving you a nice little stretch in your back when you reach across the body. Good. And let's go ahead and take that strap off. Now you can keep your legs side to side if you want, or you can cross over, okay? And keeping your hip down, we're going to take, actually if you need to too, because you might start falling to the side, you can always grab the chair arm, and we're just going to reach over. So stretching out the back, stretching down into the hip a little, and let's go to the other side. Good. Switch legs. Again, if you can't do this, you've had hip replacement or something like that, you can just keep your legs side by side. So you can grab that chair arm and come over. Good. And the other side. Good. And let's uncross those legs. Let's take that right arm across the body, keeping your shoulder down. Now reach all the way around, touching that space or reaching for that space between the shoulder blades. Again, your shoulder should not be up to your ear. Drop it down. Good. Let's do the other side. Again, drop your shoulder. And then reach for that space. And relax. Stretch your arms out like you're holding something back. Imagine something's coming at you and you have to hold it back. So your fingers are spread, your palms are out, you've got tension in your arms. Good. Now make a fist, flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. Make sure your shoulders are down. Make a fist, flick it out. One more time, flick it out. Good. And shake it out. All right. Let's open up the legs. Sit up straight. And we're going to cross our arms. Take a deep breath in. And exhale and come forward. Inhale, pull up from your belly. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up, pull up from your belly. And exhale down. And inhale up. One more time. And exhale down. Good. And come on up. All right. Let's sit up nice and straight. And we're going to keep our shoulders down. Arms tucked in from the chair arms, and we're going to take deep breaths. So deep breath in through the nose, and exhale. And again, deep breath in, and exhale. And one more time, deep breath in, and exhale. Thank you for being with me. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.